Alright. A blocked cave.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Let's pop you open, shall we?
Open hand temple, huh? There you go.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Probably like a monk guild type place.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at mealtimes. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering. Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Can you think of anyone who'd want to kill Lorgan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Huh. Well. Nope, the spirit of the amulet. Shoot, I think it's on Will. Well, Barkus was dead, so...
You're wrong about Father Lorgan's killer.
Enough,
All right.
Yanis. I don't
Shirra
teach you how to
Clarwen.
pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
The temple of exactly this. Exactly this. Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace.
Donate to the refugees.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sound like you're having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
What makes Brilgor politically convenient?
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power...
They make a fine target for the real culprit, too. Unlikely to be missed, where they weren't wanted to begin with.
Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
I'm sure there's plenty of people from Baldur's Gate who still need your help.
You think Ilmater looks at a Baldurian differently to anyone else? I like to think the gods are smarter than that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run and a high priest to replace.
Yeah, I think I misunderstood what that one was getting at. Whatever. I don't know. A lot of these dialogues don't actually matter. See, we need a shower. Where's that shower spell?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Let's see. Duke Stelmane. So is Duke Stelmane dead? Interest. That's the one the Mind Flayer was working with, right? Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Scorn closed heart. Shadowheart is inspired.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
Nova's Bramble.
The Crying One weeps today. Our Father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Alright, so Ilmater's the open hand god.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm undergoing delayed illicit ceramorphosis.
You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Did not phase her at all, huh? Ooh, boy. How did he die?
Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Wow, that's pretty messed up. So there's his corpse. Oh, yeah, look at it. It's cut off at the wrist. Ugh. An end to suffering. Manuscript, a selection of rites for the dead and dying adorned this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual toleration guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In bloody mercy, hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitioners, bring the soul for your tear-scorched eyes, Lord. Blink and let it pass into reverie. The poison drained, the sickness quelled. As I deliver this body from which it ailed it, I render soul unto your care. One particular page corner in this curative tome is more dog-eared than the rest. Arcane paralysis, common sources suckling on fizz tree blossom, deep monastic meditation, curious mean locks, misk poisons, Carabas's gift, gold extract, etc., incurious mean locks, curative solutions, healing abjurations, lesser restoration, etc., restorative elixirs, general antidotes, remedial potions, etc. Yeah, mean locks. Saw some of those below the last light in. Place down there. Let's go in here first. Oh, it's back to the infirmary. All right. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of blood spilled down here. Plea of rest. Basically scrawled in lightly damp plea of rest. Requested to be freed of ill matter service for the duration of 10 days. The writer mourns Father Lorgan. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. A collection of Father Lorgan's writing on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering at all. Hell is that which stills, but does not pain. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you could be used however they might need. A Book of Ilmatari Death writes, this page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distasteful, you may be faced with the dying accolade of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of the Rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul, if one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final prostrations, however It would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond. It remembers not the body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Yep, like I said, so, like, yeah, if your life is, so here's, like, that's the thing about, the realms, like, you know, if you are, said you're kind of, like, bound to the god you serve. It's like what I just said about Ketheric Thorium, like, I could tell him he can go back to Saluna, but I'm pretty sure he can't go back to Saluna at his moment of death like that. It just doesn't work that way in the realms. Like you said, you know, that's a major sin. Like, you don't get to, you know, go back to the happy place after you've been worshipping like evil gods and stuff, especially when you betrayed your god like that. Like, yeah, that doesn't work that way. Oh, it's Shabbat. Let's grab the wine. Wine.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
All right.
Here lies Sister Shirra Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. The Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. She's already gone.
Oh no. Dang it, we'll have to go tell Will.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
I should retrieve the amulet. The monk spirit should be here when I open Shirra's tomb.
Oh. Let's go to camp real quick. So, it's on Will. Let's see. Oh, it's right here.
Soldier?
I need you to stay in camp for a while.
Really? Really?
You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Don't worry, it's only gonna be a minute. I just need to get something off of Will.
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the spirit.
Okay, I see.
Sharp as ever.
Best get going.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Alright, I need you to wait in camp for now.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Remain here, I'll come if I need you.
And just when things were warming up.
Haha, if you say that. You literally just parted ways for...
Soldier?
Come on, we're heading out.
Aces.
Okay, amulet.
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing.
I'm afraid your granddaughter has passed away.
Oh, no. must open her tomb in the open-hand temple post-haste. She may bless us, even beyond the veil.
Alright.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Alright. Alright.
Darling Shirra, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Honored Shirra, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shirra. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
See, ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Take guidance from the Sharan priestess.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Tasha's hideous laughter. What happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Don't think we need it. Gods, no, I don't want to inherit your curse.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Oh no. Cost of wisdom, like, well, is that gonna be a permanent wisdom debuff? That seems bad, but Shadowheart approved me turning it down, so that seems... Leinster's Sunseeker. Alright. I always thought the monk was suspicious. But I said that guy in the amulet just because I'm like, I don't know, we kind of found it in the Grim Forge. Like, that's like a Sharan ruin, so. Almost got him in 2 hits.
Well, so much for peace.
Red in tooth and claw.
Let's see here. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. Toggle dual wielding.
Need to act fast.
Nice. Repost is so nice. I should have let one of the skeletons clean that up or something.
Breathing, despite everything.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Let's see.
My faith will protect me.
Yeah, I'm immune to poison. It's not partially obscured, huh? Well then. It breaks guidance, that's fine. That's why I have guidance on Shirra as well. In case I wanna...
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
Alright.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate, by any measure.
Yeah, that's kind of a messed up quest. Spirit possessed Shirra's body, refused to take his madness, putting a stop to it instead. His spirit will forever remain cursed. Arabelle is back from learning how to control her powers. We can trust that her magic will be there to help us when we need it most. Oh, now they have loot on them, huh?
What's on your mind?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Alright, nothing to say about any of that.
Speak.
Miracles of the Outer City. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate trivial matter. Customer Baldur and Garion reckons he healed a mighty quake from painful forge burn. Asked if the matter had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp even after temple closed kitchen. Curious man and tied together in horse reins, claims he's a holy symbol. Manor of Nestor reports feeling close to his duties since the relocation to a refugee camp.
I love the sound of lockpicking.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Try again. Gotta go through all my tools. There you go. Oh. Trapped, huh? Fine. Magic of the Weave. We've read that one many times. Alright. Well, I finished that one quest.
No one stopped me yet.
Let's see here.
I'm ready.
Bring
Whatever
it
it
up,
takes.
though. Huh. Gosh, I hate when I hit the wrong button. Oh, it's actually, we're almost out of spell slots. Maybe do want a short rest instead, then.
That
Try to use
helps.
its level 4 spots. Like, actually, I don't want to do a level 4 spot for that. We'll just do a short rest then. Gonna be like that.